the world of vandalism, to check out the top 10 most shocking acts of destruction in history. We're talking priceless works of art, iconic landmarks, stuff people literally travel across the globe to see, until somebody decided to trash them. Get ready to have your mind blown because some of these stories are seriously wild. Without further ado, let's smash that like button and jump right into number 10. Alright, kicking off our list at number 10, we've got the Mona Lisa. This isn't just about some random graffiti, we're talking acid attacks, a rock to the face, and even a full-on kidnapping. In 1956, a dude throws acid at the Mona Lisa, damaging the lower part of the painting. Luckily, they restored it, but still, acid? Fast forward a few decades and bam, another attack. This time it's a rock to the glass protecting the painting. Thankfully, the glass did its job, and the grand finale, a dude straight up stole the Mona Lisa in 1911. He hid it in his apartment for 2 years before getting caught. It's crazy to think that this iconic painting has been through so much, yet it still captivates millions of visitors each year. Next up, we're heading to Egypt for number 9. You won't believe what they did to the Sphinx. At number 9, we've got the Sphinx, that iconic creature with the body of a lion and the head of a human. For centuries, the Sphinx has stood guard over the Giza Plateau, but even this ancient wonder isn't safe from vandalism. The most famous incident happened way back in the 14th century when a Sufi Muslim saint decided he didn't like the look of the Sphinx's nose. So what did he do? He hacked it off. Can you imagine the audacity? There are different accounts of what happened, with some saying it was an act of protest against people worshipping the Sphinx. Whatever the reason, the Sphinx lost its nose and it's never been the same. Considering it's a massive limestone statue that's thousands of years old, I'm guessing it would be pretty much impossible to fix. Let's move on to number 8, where we explore the mysteries of Stonehenge. Coming in at number 8, we've got Stonehenge, that mysterious circle of standing stones in England. It's been a source of fascination for centuries, but unfortunately it's also been a target for vandalism. People have chipped off pieces of the stones, carved their names into them, and even tried to steal them. One of the most notorious incidents happened in the 19th century when a group of tourists decided to take a chisel and hammer to one of the stones, chipping off a chunk as a souvenir. The damage to Stonehenge is a stark reminder that even our most treasured historical sites are vulnerable to the destructive actions of a few. Up next, at number 7, we're tackling the Berlin Wall, a symbol of division with a story that's far from black and white. Chapter 4. The Berlin Wall, a canvas of protest, defiance, and hope. At number 7, we have the Berlin Wall. The Berlin Wall was a symbol of oppression and division, separating East and West Berlin for almost 30 years. When the wall finally came down in 1989, people took to it with hammers and chisels, literally chipping away at the symbol of their oppression. Was it vandalism? Some say yes, others say it was an act of reclaiming history. Pieces of the wall, often covered in graffiti, became sought-after souvenirs, representing the fall of the Iron Curtain and the triumph of freedom. It's a complex issue, blurring the lines between vandalism and historical significance. The Berlin Wall's legacy is forever intertwined with the acts of destruction that ultimately led to its disappearance. Get ready to journey to the east because at number 6, we're scaling the Great Wall of China. Chapter 5. The Great Wall of China. Not so great when you're dodging graffiti. Coming in at number 6, we've got the Great Wall of China, one of the most iconic structures in the world. Over the years, the Great Wall has been plagued by graffiti, with tourists and locals alike carving their names, initials, and even love notes into the ancient bricks. Talk about leaving your mark on history, right? The problem got so bad that in 2019, authorities in China set up a graffiti blacklist to punish tourists caught defacing the wall. They're serious about preserving their history, and rightly so. The cost of cleaning and restoring the Great Wall is astronomical, but more importantly, these acts of vandalism tarnish the beauty and historical value of this incredible feat of engineering. Let's head over to Italy for number 5, where we're stepping into the Colosseum, a place where history was once written in blood and sand. 5. Chapter 6. The Colosseum, From Gladiators to Graffiti, A Story of Survival. At number 5 we have the Colosseum in Rome, Italy. This ancient amphitheater has witnessed centuries of history, from gladiatorial combats to public executions, but even this enduring symbol of Roman power hasn't escaped the clutches of vandalism. Over the years, the Colosseum has suffered from neglect, pollution, and yes, you guessed it, graffiti. Tourists and locals alike have defaced its walls with spray paint, markers, and even by chipping away at the stone. In recent years, Italian authorities have stepped up efforts to protect the Colosseum, installing surveillance cameras and imposing hefty fines on anyone caught vandalizing the site. They've even launched restoration projects to try and undo some of the damage. But the fight to preserve the Colosseum is an ongoing one, a reminder that our shared history is fragile and needs to be protected. Get ready for some controversial art, because at number 4 we're talking about Banksy and the vandalism of, well, vandalism. Chapter 7, Banksy's artworks, vandalism, or social commentary, you decide. At number 4, we're diving into the world of Banksy, the anonymous street artist whose work has sparked debate and divided opinions worldwide. Is it art, or is it vandalism? That's the question surrounding Banksy's often politically charged murals that pop up in unexpected places. Some see Banksy's work as a form of social commentary, highlighting issues like poverty, war, and government surveillance. Others view it as vandalism, defacing public and private property without permission. The value of Banksy's work is another point of contention. His pieces have fetched millions at auction, yet they're often created illegally and can be removed or painted over by authorities. The irony isn't lost on anyone. Vandalism that's worth a fortune, but could land you in jail. Banksy's work forces us to confront our own perceptions of art, value, and what constitutes a crime. Hold on to your hats, because at number 3, we're heading to Hollywood, where even the iconic sign isn't safe from a little makeover. Chapter 8. The Hollywood Sign, 9 letters, endless drama. Coming in at number 3, we've got the Hollywood sign, that iconic symbol of the entertainment industry. Perched high above Los Angeles, it's been featured in countless films and TV shows, but it's also been a prime target for pranksters and vandals. Over the years, the sign has been altered, draped, and even completely transformed. Remember Hollyweed? That was a New Year's Day prank in 2017 that involved altering the sign to read Hollyweed in celebration of California's legalization of recreational marijuana. But not all the alterations have been so lighthearted. In 1976, a group of art students changed the sign to read Hollyweed as a protest against strict marijuana laws. And in 1990, the sign was vandalized with sheets to read Oil War. Protecting the Hollywood sign is a full-time job, with security cameras, fences, and even motion detectors in place to deter would-be vandals. But as they say, where there's a will, or a can of spray paint, there's a way. Fasten your seatbelts, because at number 2 we're ascending the Eiffel Tower, where love locks and vandalism collide. Chapter 9. The Eiffel Tower, love locks, light shows, and the price of fame. At number 2 we have the Eiffel Tower, the iconic symbol of Paris. Known for its romantic atmosphere, the Eiffel Tower has also been a victim of vandalism through love locks. Couples attach padlocks to the tower, symbolizing their enduring love. These locks have caused significant damage to the Eiffel Tower. The weight of thousands of locks has strained the structure. Authorities have removed thousands of locks and replaced sections of railing. Campaigns encourage visitors to express their love in other ways. Balancing preservation and tradition is delicate. And now, our number 1 most shocking act of vandalism takes us to the land of the free and the home of the brave. Chapter 10, The Statue of Liberty, a beacon of hope, tarnished by vandalism. Our number 1 most shocking act of vandalism takes us to New York City, where we find the Statue of Liberty, a symbol of freedom and democracy. Even this iconic lady has been targeted by vandals over the years. In 1979, protesters calling for the release of Puerto Rican nationalist Lolita Lebron hung a Puerto Rican flag from her crown. The incident caused significant damage and forced its closure for repairs. The Statue of Liberty has also faced graffiti, littering, and people chipping away at its copper skin for souvenirs. Now it is equipped with state-of-the-art security systems to prevent future acts of vandalism. Let's hope Lady Liberty continues to stand tall as a symbol of hope and inspiration for generations to come. Well, there you have it, the top 10 most shocking acts of vandalism in history. From priceless works of art to iconic landmarks, these acts of destruction serve as a stark reminder of the fragility of our cultural heritage.